Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have two coins for you from Hong Kong. These are $1 coins. The Obverse has changed significantly, as you can see, between 1960 and 1994. We turned this over in 1994, of course, has the $1 on the back. So let's start with them looking this way. And this is Chinese at the top. It says $1. There's a 1 in the center and a 1994 at the bottom here. I want to change that light just a little bit. That's a better view. And so there's a 1994 and it says $1. So this is the 1994 $1 coin. And you'll notice something when we had turned it over that's conspicuously absent and that you will see when we turn this one over. So this says Hong Kong, and this is a standing lion, standing crowned lion. It's 1960. This again is the $1 coin, and this has a kind of rough interior rim. It has a security rim here for the outer rim, and you can tell a security rim because what it does is actually it's almost like a sandwiched kind of rim there. And then when we see the back, we see what the huge difference is between 1960 and 1994, and that is they have taken the queen off in preparation for Hong Kong going back to China. They started changing up the coins in the 90s. So this is Queen Elizabeth II. It says Queen Elizabeth II starts from essentially right and swings around to left, which is a different pattern than most British dependency coins had on them. She is a crown queen facing to the right. This is the 1994, and on this one is the Hong Kong Orchid, flower, or Bauhinia. The Latin name is Bauhinia blakeiana. It says Hong Kong on the top. It says Hong Kong at the bottom, except on the top it's in Chinese, and the bottom it is in English. This coin itself has a reeded edge. And this coin here has a sandwiched edge, and now we have them both kind of facing the same way in both. Let's see if we can find the same thing on both of them. So on this one, it says Hong Kong, but it starts here and goes to here. On this one, it says Hong Kong. It starts here and goes to here. So it is a reversed Hong Kong on these. It still says the $1. On this one, it's up here and down here in English, in Chinese. And on this one, there is a 1. So you notice there is no 1 on the old $1 coin. There is a 1 on the new $1 coin. They both say $1 on them, so they haven't changed that much. And they both say Hong Kong on this one on the obverse and this one on the reverse. So that's all we have today for our Hong Kong dollars, except for how many they make. Well, the 1960 coin, they made 40 million of them. And so when we look at the 1960 coin, well, let me go back. They made 40 million of the H coin and 40 million of the KN coin. So is there any way we can figure out which one this particular one is? Well, what we need to do is we need to look between the two L's in dollar on the 1960 coin, and we see that it's certainly not the H, and we see two letters. So this is the KN coin from 1960. The 1994 coin has a totally different view to it, and let's see if we can blow that one up a little bit. So this is the obverse, And if we do blow it up, we see that we can't see any mint mark on this side. There's a little piece of the orchid here and a little stem there, but no mint mark. And when we turn it over on this side, we see there is, when we look between the L's, no mint mark either. So on the 1994, we don't see a mint mark. On the 1960, we do. And on the 1994, when we look at the different mints that made it, we'll see that they don't even list any mints on there. It just says 1994, so there's no mints listed on Numista. There is no mint mark listed on Numista. And guess what? They don't even tell us for sure how many there were made. So there were 40 million of these 40 million of these in the H variety. There were 40 million of those in the KN variety. So 80 million of these total. And this Hong Kong dollar from 1994, we have no idea because Numista doesn't list, and it's apparently very hard to get the exact mintages of them. All right, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel.